exploring ancient Greece, the birth of democracy, philosophical insights, and legendary warfare. Ancient Greece, often hailed as the cradle of Western civilization, laid the foundational stones for much of Western culture, philosophy, and art. Its rich history and cultural achievements continue to influence modern society, from government systems to architectural styles. The concept of democracy, which finds its roots in ancient Athens, marked a revolutionary departure from the prevailing forms of governance. This Athenian experiment invited citizens to participate directly in political decision-making, setting a precedent for future generations. Athenian democracy was a complex system that required active participation from its citizens. It was characterized by assemblies where citizens voted on laws and policies, and a lottery system that selected individuals for various public offices, ensuring wide participation. Key figures such as Solon and Cleisthenes were instrumental in the development of Athenian democracy. Solon's reforms laid the groundwork by alleviating debt and redistributing political power, while Cleisthenes reorganized the citizenry, making democracy more inclusive. In stark contrast to Athens, Sparta epitomized an oligarchic and militaristic society. Its social structure was built around rigorous military training and discipline, creating a warrior society that prioritized strength and endurance over democratic ideals. The Persian Wars marked a pivotal era in Greek history, uniting city-states against a common foe. This conflict showcased Greek valor and strategic ingenuity, laying the groundwork for a shared identity that transcended local allegiances and rivalries. In the aftermath, Athens emerged as a dominant force, spearheading the establishment of the Delian League. This period, known as the Golden Age, saw an unprecedented flourish in arts, education, and democracy under the leadership of Pericles, transforming Athens into the cultural and intellectual epicenter of Greece. The Athenian experiment with democracy was revolutionary, offering a new form of governance where citizens had a direct say in their affairs. This system, though imperfect, highlighted the values of participation and public debate, influencing future generations' views on governance. Contrasting sharply with Athenian democracy was Sparta, a state ruled by an oligarchic system that emphasized military discipline and strength. The Spartan way of life prioritized the collective over the individual, offering a starkly different model of societal organization. The rivalry between Athens and Sparta culminated in the Peloponnesian War, a devastating conflict that reshaped the Greek world. The war demonstrated the fragility of Greek unity and set the stage for the rise of new powers, forever altering the course of Greek history. The impact of Alexander the Great's conquests was profound, extending Greek culture and language across the known world. This fusion of cultures under his reign led to the Hellenistic age, where Greek art, education, and philosophy flourished far beyond its original borders. Following Alexander's campaigns, the Hellenistic age saw Greek influence permeate Egypt, the Near East, and Asia. Cities like Alexandria became melting pots of knowledge, where scholars and cultures converged. This era significantly enriched Greek culture, making lasting contributions to humanity's intellectual heritage. Greek contributions to science during this period were monumental. Figures like Pythagoras and Archimedes laid foundational principles in mathematics and physics. Their groundbreaking work not only advanced Greek society, but also set the stage for future scientific endeavors worldwide. The origins of the Olympic Games underscore Greek society's emphasis on physical prowess and competition. Initially a religious festival honoring Zeus, the Games evolved into a unifying force for the Greek city-states, celebrating athletic excellence and fostering a shared Hellenic identity. Greek mythology and religion deeply influenced every aspect of daily life, from civic duties to personal beliefs. The pantheon of gods and goddesses, along with oracular pronouncements, guided political decisions, military campaigns, and cultural practices, embedding a rich layer of mythos in Greek identity. The architecture of ancient Greece has left an indelible mark on modern design, epitomized by grand temples and open-air theaters that reflect a blend of aesthetic beauty and functional innovation. These structures showcase the Greeks' engineering prowess and their devotion to the gods. Greek sculpture and art celebrated humanism and the ideals of beauty, creating a legacy that has influenced Western art for centuries. The emphasis on proportion, balance, and the human form aimed to capture both physical perfection and divine essence, setting standards that endure today. Theater in ancient Greece was not just a form of entertainment, but a vibrant expression of democracy and civic pride. Tragedy and comedy plays explored human experience and societal issues, leaving a profound impact on Western literary and theatrical traditions. Women's roles in ancient Greek society were predominantly domestic, yet they held significant influence within the household and religious spheres. Despite being largely excluded from public life, their portrayal in mythology and literature hints at a complex societal position. Slavery in ancient Greece was a widespread and multifaceted institution, integral to the economy and social structure. Slaves came from various backgrounds and performed a wide range of roles, from domestic servants to skilled craftsmen, highlighting the complexity of ancient Greek society. The economy of ancient Greece was a complex system that relied heavily on trade, agriculture, and the innovative use of coinage. Maritime trade routes connected Greek city-states with distant lands, allowing for the exchange of goods such as olive oil, wine, and pottery. Agriculture played a critical role in sustaining the population, with farmers cultivating crops like wheat and barley. The introduction of coinage revolutionized the economy, facilitating easier transactions and trade. Warfare in ancient Greece was characterized by the might of hoplites and phalanxes, showcasing the Greeks' tactical ingenuity. Naval battles also played a crucial role, especially during conflicts like the Persian Wars. The military prowess of the Greeks not only defended their territories but also projected their power across the Mediterranean. The Siege of Troy, immortalized by Homer's epic poems, blurs the lines between myth and history. This legendary conflict is believed to reflect a real war that occurred around the 12th century BC, highlighting the Greeks' martial spirit and the rich tapestry of their mythological traditions. Greek influence on Roman culture laid the foundation for the Western world, permeating various aspects of Roman life, from architecture and government to religion and the arts. The Romans adopted and adapted Greek gods, philosophical ideas, and artistic principles, ensuring the survival and propagation of Greek heritage. The decline of ancient Greece was precipitated by internal conflict and external pressures, including the Peloponnesian War and the rise of Macedonian power under Philip II. Despite its fall, the legacy of Greek civilization continued to shape subsequent cultures and remains a cornerstone of modern Western thought. The legacy of Greek democracy profoundly shapes modern political thought, offering the earliest example of a system where the people had a voice. This ancient experiment in governance has inspired countless generations, laying the foundational principles for today's democratic societies. From the Lyceum's philosophical debates to the rigorous disciplines of the academy, Greek education has left an indelible mark on the world. Its emphasis on critical thinking and inquiry has influenced the development of educational systems and intellectual pursuits across the centuries. Ancient Greek cuisine, with its emphasis on simplicity, freshness, and the Mediterranean diet, continues to enchant palates worldwide. Its combination of olives, wine, and grains not only nourishes, but also connects us to a culture that celebrated the art of eating well. The Renaissance period saw a fervent revival of ancient Greek ideals, art, and literature, reawakening Europe to the beauty and wisdom of a bygone era. This rediscovery fueled innovations in art, science, and thought, bridging the gap between the ancient and modern worlds. Ancient Greece's enduring influence on modern civilization is undeniable. From the roots of democracy and critical thinking to the ideals of beauty and human achievement, the legacy of this ancient culture continues to inspire, challenge, and guide us in the quest for knowledge and progress. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps our channel grow and continue to create new and interesting content. We encourage you to express your thoughts on the video in the comments and share our content with others.